Hello and welcome to Moderating for Dummies, the how-to show for moderating dummies just like me. Now, this episode is going to be a little bit short because I usually do most of my editing on Saturday, and last Saturday was real busy, and to top it all off, my brother and I went on Saturday night to see the new Midway movie, which I must say is great. As someone who loves military history, for once, a military history movie done right, historically accurate. So that's my plug for that movie. I love that movie. It fulfilled my hopes and exceeded my expectations. So back to model railroading. We're just going to have a fairly short video showing you how I plant some trees. And then next week I may have another potentially shorter video showing you how to plant a grove of trees. So, using the trees that I made up in the last episode. So, yeah, that project turned out a little bit harder than I thought because it needed to be... The trees need to be closer to the wall so that the trains wouldn't run into the branches and leaves. So, without any further ado, let's get down to my desk and start preparing the trees for the layout. Okay, now we're going to work on this tree here. Now, I got a bit here to my pin vise. I do not know exactly what size it is. Basically, it's about the same size as this wire. Now this wire here is just electric fence wire that we use for wiring up gates and stuff. And in case you're wondering, my voice is a little bit croaky because I've had a cold and a bad cough. So, what we're going to want to do here is drill a hole right in the middle of the tree. Okay, I think we got deep enough. Now we're going to want to put a little bit of super glue right in there. We'll take our wire and shove it in. There. Now we're going to cut it off about right there. Okay. Now we got a nice solid wire underneath. Now normally if I just have a foam base, I'd use a smaller wire so that you could just stick it into the foam. But where I'm putting this tree, as you may remember, I got plaster underneath there, so we're going to have a regular wire because we're going to have to drill a hole. So now let's go over to the layout and install it. Okay, here we are at the layout. Now, I think you're going to want to put the tree right about here, more or less. And it just so happens that happens to be a low spot for plaster. And it just pushed on through, but we'll still drill a hole to get some of the foam out. But if this were thicker plaster, you'd have to drill the hole completely. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty good. Now we gotta quick vacuum up that little bit right there. Okay, now we got Elmer's glue all. Just stick it right in the hole. Okay, and to make sure that it doesn't lean over, I'm going to take a clothespin. Okay, have a clothespin handy. Then that can help stabilize the tree. Now that adds just a little bit more vertical scenery outside of the buildings. And hopefully it'll help to hide that corner a little bit. Just a little bit. I may eventually put a couple more trees in there. Maybe put like one up here and another one over here, I think. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Unfortunately, I only got one more. So I'll go drill the base out of that one and we'll install that one. Okay, got the other tree ready. And we'll put it right about here, I think. Right there. This time we'll actually drill a hole in the plaster. Okay, once again, put in a dab of glue. And we'll slip it right on in. Let's see, now there's a little bit of lip there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to shave off this side of the tree a little bit. Okay, let's try that now. It's a little better. Yeah, I think we'll let that go. And it's pretty solid here, so this one's not going to need a clothespin like the other one. Now all I need to do is get another set of these trees. I got them from some Woodland Scenics pack, if I'm not mistaken. I got it from Hobby Lobby. So put another tree right about here, and I think that will really add to this corner here. Okay, now I'm gonna put in a homemade tree here. Now this one is one I made like all the others, except with this one I used the coarse green turf. It didn't turn out the best, but it's just gonna be background tree. So let's see, let's try and fit this into the scene. Let's see. I think right here it's going to do... Oh. So I'm not going to need to drill a hole, really. But I will kind of drill there. Just make it just a little bit more easier. Put a little bit of glue there. Where's the hole? There she is. There we go. There. It's right in the back there, so you can't really see it, but it just brings a little bit more depth there. So the main focus is going to be these two trees, which look nicer. Fortunately. So fortunately we won't be able to see this one, but we still have a third tree here which kind of fills out the scene. Okay, that's going to be it for today. Like I said, I've kind of running out of time to make a longer video, so I'm just going to set up with a 10-minute video. So, if you like this video, please feel free to leave a like or subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure to hit the little bell icon so that you can receive notifications when I release new content. So, keep working on those model railroads, keep having fun, keep experimenting with new tricks and techniques, and until next time, keep your trains on the tracks.